How y'all doing? That was crazy. It went from up into sky to back where it was supposed to be all on its own. That was cuckoos for cocos. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe the autofocus is on. I'll leave that thing down here. Oh my gosh. My computer was in auto save mode. No, power save mode. And I couldn't get it out. I had to go get Trevor up out the bed to come and undo my computer at this power save mode thing. I had no clue. And then when he told me, I was like, oh, duh. But I swear I tried it. It's like you just push the power button one time. Okay, I tried that. I swear I did. It didn't work. He just touched it. Hey, Miss Beth, how you doing? Hey, Tammy. Oh, let me tell y'all how y'all doing. Okay, Miss Beth, Dana, and Becca was on live on Becca's channel. Okay, so I get in there, and I thought, oh, my chest is still hurting. Let me go back on the heating pad. So I went and lay down with George. And I went to the balcony and went and lay down with George. I just woke up. Hubby's like, you going live? I'm like, yeah, I'm going live. He's like, well, it's like 10 o'clock. And I'm like, 10 o'clock? You just not waking me up. So I had to jump up. And then the computer was in save mode. I'm like, holy molies. Then it was all jacked up. So now I'm checking my sound, make sure my microphone is okay. There. That's better, I think, maybe. I don't know. Usually about 85, I think y'all say is good. Is that good now? You took a nap? Well, I took a morning damn siesta. Apparently, I didn't plan to wake up till in the morning. Hey, Patty. All right. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Tammy. And let's see. Okay, Tammy, Paper Tammy. Apparently, my email don't like you. I still cannot find your address that you sent me. And you said you sent it the second time. It's not in trash. It's not in inbox. It's not in spam. You didn't win. Well, hello. Okay, I got two Tammys in the house. Neither one of them didn't win. So I don't know who Tammy S is. So I'll just put it over there in the mailbox. I keep trying to give it to you. If she don't come, I'm just going to give it to you. Well, I have been to Tammy. Oh, okay, y'all, I want to show you something. Y'all, I done got happy. You know, I was having such troubles. I'm not going to lie. I was having big troubles. Not such troubles. I was having big troubles. I was having big troubles with this jelly printing and stuff and everything because I could not. I ain't cleaned up after I had a playing episode with Dawn earlier. And I went and lay down because I was using my arms too much and my chest started hurting. So I went and laid down and I didn't clean up anything. So I am so ill prepared for tonight. Hey, Val. I am so ill prepared for tonight. Vacuum cleaner alert. I'm wearing my flying monkey shirt. Huh? You got a huge load of clothes. Okay, so I got okay. Boy, came in like a tornado. All right. I had to get that embossing powder up. Hey Deb, hey Marty. Hey Khadijah. I think that's right. Okay, so I was whoop whoop. Okay, so I was just worried about that. Anyway, and I was like, I can't do it. I want my stuff to look like Darcy's, and I want my stuff to look like Eddie's, and I want my stuff. Hell, now I even want my stuff to look like Karen. She's all up in it, and down went whoop whoop whoop. Hell, look what Karen's doing. Talking about slapping some damn paint on some paper. Woo! Oh, y'all. Warning. No medication today, yesterday whatsoever. My ADD is in rare form. It is completely uncontrolled. And I just thought about 3, statements ago I cussed. So it's just going to be one of those nights. So if really bad language offends you, you might need to tell me good night now. Okay, so anyway, you got to scrape me off the wall. You're probably going to, because I'm bouncing like crazy. So, and I just got up too. That's what I did. Anyhow, I decided this is what did it. It was Sandra Taylor Brown scraps that just made everything just really click. And I think what it was that, thank you, Debbie. I think so too. And before I would have said, oh, it's okay. I wouldn't have, I think what did it was that, I'm so proud of that damn scrapbook over there. It ain't even funny. Everybody's seen scrapbook, right? For those scrapbook. Let me show you, because I like seeing it, because I like looking at it, because it's pretty. It's pretty, and I ain't even got to do nothing with it yet. Oh, Marty. Sweet baby. Blessed Jesus. Oh, hold up. Let me get this up off the floor. Marty, I send you hugs and loves, because I never want that day. I best go for my sissy goes. That's all I got to say. Oh, Lord have mercy. We're such a close-knit family. We're so tight. I just, Lord. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Steph. I was waiting to see. You never. It just gets. I have found in my grief that you get to a point where you miss them without bawling your eyes out. And B, you get to a point where you can miss them and laugh. Your first response is laughter. Like, maybe it's a joke that you used to always say. Like Debbie would always say, all right, all right, all right. Like Matthew McConaughey did in that movie. she would go, our commercial, she would always go, all right, all right, all right. And now when I hear it, I can laugh. Before it was immediate bawling my eyes out. So I think it just gets easier. And then there's moments where, you just cry about missing it. But I think it gets easier because it used to be a point where I couldn't even tell y'all that story at one time without bawling my eyes out. So I think it just gets easier, But it's, Debbie's right. They're all always there. I was waiting to see. You just don't want to share her name? I was trying to wait to see if you shared her name because I was going to ask you if it's okay if I did like Vicky and sang her happy birthday today in my Maryland voice. Imagine when it gets to heaven how good I sound, y'all. Y'all know I be sounding good up in heaven. I don't sound too good down here, but damn, I bet you I sound good up in heaven when them angels get through filtering it. That's what happened when you sing to Jesus and give him praise. Your voices gets filtered through the angel wings, and it sounds heavenly when it gets to his ears. I imagine so. You're probably close to her. There's things you probably share with her that you would never, ever dream of sharing with your parents. Me and my sister got some stuff we best both take to the grave with us if we know what's good for us. I do too, Debbie, until my grandma fusses at me. I don't like that too much. I need to be doing something besides sitting here reading chat and trying to talk. It ain't working. Anyway, this is all my stuff. That's not. That's I don't know. I don't know where that came from. I don't know whose stuff I got that out of. But it was Collage Soup, Debbie Elps, 49 Dragonfly had some. I think those were the three that I've been using the most of. This? Oh, love the front. Oh, yes. Isn't it cute? I thought I did pretty good putting those together. And then that's the back. That's all my doings. That's nothing but, those, we created all this together. Those tissue papers that we put the mark making things on? That's what that is. And I just layered them. And then that's what this is up here too. I just pulled, cut, I tore perfectly good pieces of paper together and laid it down to make other papers. And that's all the tissue paper. That's that, what's that, neurogenic writing, where you take your left hand, your non-dominant writing hand, and just scribble like something you should see. All right. But anyway, I took all of her Scrappy, and I got the Scrappy bits because at the time I didn't know who she was. So I wasn't worried about trying to get none of the bigger pieces, usable pieces of paper that Big Mama was giving away. I was like, y'all just get what y'all want, and I'll just take all the scraps that's left. And that's what I did. They left me these little pieces of scraps, and I took them gladly and hoarded them for 2 years. So I went through, and I started just taking the scraps of paper and, putting them on there. And I thought, well, I'll just put them, in color family. And that way I won't mess up these scraps and it'll be okay. Well, I had the best time. And then I thought, my God, that looks good. Okay. So I took these scraps out of a box and put them down like this. So I think the fact that I used her scraps, which she didn't create. See, I created all of these colors. I created these gel prints. I did this. Okay. On this one, she did this. She created all of this stuff. These were her scraps from things that she created herself and used. Okay. And I guess that kind of validated me because this is her scrap. I didn't do any of this except for a couple pages back here when I ran out of her scraps. But, you know, she did that. So I took her stuff, her wonderful stuff, and then I created the collages and stuff out of it, and they look damn good. Okay. And I know, let's see, it's one on here that I've got some ideals for, and it don't look very good. I mean, it's okay. This one's okay. It's real busy, but I have an ideal for that. And I made it busy like that one. This is when I started running out of scraps, but I have an ideal for it and an ideal with this in the background. So that was okay to do it that way. And then it's one more. Did I already pass it? It was like, here it is. Okay, that's a little busy, but that's okay. This one is jack busy. But I've got I have a something in mind for this. That's mine because I ran out of hers and I had sheets left. That's ours. We did, but I was experimenting. Girl, guess what I did with this? Burnt it with my heat gun. Shh. Don't tell Lori. She's a firefighter. She don't like that. I burned it with my heat gun. The bottom was still held down. Okay, I'll lay them right here. Thank you. Baby just brought me some tea bags. I burnt that with my heat gun. It burned easy too. That's that, you know. Oh, wow, Tammy. I'm not going to read that out loud, but wow. Do believe I'd call that a near-death experience. Or, you know, maybe a death experience. I worked in ICU. You hear a lot of those stories. They are. They are. My Grammy had a welcome home. She had told me that she was gonna let me know. She did. She had a welcome home party, and I didn't get to see it or none of that stuff, but I did get to hear it. I got to hear it. Couldn't make some of things out, but I got to hear it. She had a hell of a welcome home party too. I'm just saying. So they there, and all your loved ones get to welcome you home, and you have a big ass party. Okay, so there, I burn it. Burn it. Okay, it was cool. That was with that industrial size heat gun. No worries. People don't try this at home. I was late. Didn't do my disclaimer. Y'all know, don't do what I do. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just playing. Fair warning. I do have a fire extinguisher and I do have water. Okay. And I did burn that. All right. You feel that? Did I feel it? Yeah. Yeah. I'm letting the air out some. Okay. That is crazy. We was just 75 with air conditioner on. In the morning. Lord have mercy. We have went from the air conditioner to the heater today. It's going to be 36 degrees in the morning. It was 75 a while ago when I went to sleep. So, this one I think is pretty cool. These pages were my last ones that I did not let dry all the way. So I can fix those. And that's it. That's that whole big, huge bag of scraps that I had been hoarding. All in a pretty lovely little book. And that has inspired me so. Gave me a little bit of confidence. So I have been, now I kind of understand. Because all this is our painting papers. And I just tore them up and collaged them onto that same joint tape we were using last night. And then after I got through, I sewed them. And I did 3 stitches because I wanted to play with my machine. This was just all a little play thing. That is cool. It looks tribal. I don't know what it's called, but it's number 61 on my machine. And then there's one, and then this one. This is number 8 zigzag. It looks like a heartbeat. I like it. I use it for everything. But I did try those other ones. And it skipped some here, but I'm okay with that. And, I went to Creative Fabrica. Miss Caroline's got some stuff on there. So I downloaded her bows. They're so easy to cut. And her numbers. No. That's Creative Fabrica's sports numbers. Did I put one of hers on here? No, but I got to show you her numbers. Just to test it to see. And I did some embossing. I used some of my gold. I can't Karataki, I think is what it's called. Yeah, I think it's the gold. I think that's gold Karataki. Everybody and Mama's been enabling that one, but Debbie turned me on to it. Dee turned me on to it. I have some of it on here. I have some stickles. There's some glittery stickles. I was just playing. I looked to see what my gold puff paint, that paint I made with the bronze and gold mix, to see what that would look like. I just did some embossing on here. There's a spot somewhere right here. I just put some embossing powder on there just to see what it would look like if I embossed it. I think that's all I've done on it. Gold, little embossing, some stickles, some of my bright paint. It's where you put in so you can write with it. My writing painting, some silver embossing on top of the writing painting, and then burnt. And then, sorry. Okay. Yep, that's it. And it's cute, and I love it. Oh, let me see who's come in. Hey, Cheryl, how you doing? Let's see. Oh, Dana's here. Stacey May and Cheryl. I said, hey to y'all, okay? I know, Tammy, isn't it cool? It is so freaking cool. Where's my pearls? Marty. I did. I burnt lace already, Cheryl. You seen my Big Daddy heat gun, ain't you? You seen Big Hank? Look. Watch Big Hank. Oh, he gets hot. We should call him Puff the Magic Dragon. Oh, I got that big industrial thing on sale. I ain't got no pearls to clutch y'all with Marty printing out some purple flowers. Oh. So anyway, my whole point, an hour ago, 34 minutes ago on this conversation was that I really have found it. It's really clicked in my head that I don't need to make my painting papers in the stages like Eddie and Marty and Karen and them do. And they will still look just as good when I finish because I just put mine together a different sort of way. You know, I have to tear them first, then I put stamps on them, then I do other stuff, and then I finish and I have a masterpiece. It's just, it won't be a masterpiece until I done took the perfectly good paper and tore it apart and put it back together to make another perfectly good piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I want to show y'all and talk about these papers here. Right here. Okay, I want to talk about them papers. All right. What I played with, and this was a sure play, like I was hoping, I know, thank you, Marty. I don't want y'all, I'm not conceited or nothing, but to me, to be able to look at this and be able to take a compliment on it and agree with it and be able to look at it and say that is gorgeous. That is, yeah, y'all do not know how much of a big leap in growth that is for me. Now, I used, and when I say I was playing to the point where I was hoping I wasn't, letting out toxic fumes. Because, it's not like I stopped and looked any of this stuff up and make sure I was doing right. I used a varnish. I used some silicone. I used some Fluid Art Ready to Pour acrylic cell medium. Hate that stuff. I used it, and I think that's it. Besides just paint. Okay. This is what I came out with. I was trying, I cannot, what are we saying? JÚJÚ has been approved for the last week. Poor old Ellen come in and just say hey to somebody, and it'll hold her comments every time she says hey. I'm like, why is it not like her saying hey? First, I thought it was a name she was saying, but no, it was anytime she would say hey. Oh, make sure your fire extinguisher still works, Cheryl. Thank you, Marty. I know, right, Marty? You go, girl. Okay, this is what wound up turning out with my playing. And I was just playing. I got up last night, could not sleep. Lay that over there. I got up and couldn't sleep. And so I thought, well, I'll just play. I wound up playing until about 5 o'clock this morning. That's right, Marty, because I seen your stuff. It's some good shit. You should show it to the world. They need more beauty. Okay, so I thought, well, you know what? I am going to try this cell medium. So I said, let me just play with it. Maybe I'll get it one day. Well, first of all, we all remember my spinning episode with the Lazy Susie. That was the funniest damn. That was so funny. I laugh every time I think about me trying to spin that paper on that Lazy Susie. Anyway, I'm not going to spin it. So I don't think I'll ever make the sale stuff. So I was trying to see how I can make sale stuff without using that spinner. All right. And the pour paint's just, well, y'all know I like to get messy, but pouring that paint's just a little bit more messier than I want to get. Okay. Well, that's a lie. It's not getting messy part that bothers me with the pouring paint. It's the cleaning up after spot. Because, hubby won't, I'm responsible for cleaning up my own craft stuff. So that's just a little bit more than I want to. That's right, Tammy. You know what I say about opinions. Everybody got one. Some stink, some don't. Nobody thinks theirs stink. Just like assholes. Okay, so I took this. I took my cups because, you know, all of them had cups. They all had these cups. And I mixed my stuff in here. After I got through mixing it, I would pour it in here, turn this upside down, and then it was pick up and drag. That's how the dude with the no pouring thingy done it. It was cool when he done it, but you know. So, what I did, huh?
We should make one.
No, and I'm live.
FBI?
Exactly. Don't shoot that.
That's right. Why? It's dark outside.
Exactly.
I'm gonna shoot the dirt.
We'll have a conversation when I get off live. Don't close the door behind you. It's cold out there and the wind's blowing. FBI. Take that into consideration, Mr. Army Man.
Yep, I'm shooting the dirt one.
Okay, go on. We'll talk later.
Yeah,
Lord, give me strength not to beat that boy. Okay, so I poured scrape. You know, it didn't work. So I had all that paint on that paper. So, you know, I just kind of moved it around. That's something else. I just kind of moved it around. So then I decided, well, I wasn't wasting that damn paper. And I wasn't wasting all that paint. So I just took more clean paper, stuck on top of each other, and then, you know, just kind of smushed it together like that and picked it up. And that's what I got. And it looked pretty cool. So then I decided, oh, well, when I smush them together, I'll just take my nails and write and squish and smoosh and move the paint around. And that's what I did. And when I pulled it off, this is the kind of stuff I got. I think it's kind of cute. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Heidi. Oh, wait. Hold up. I can't remember. Hold up. Oh. All right, Craft Creations, help me. Oh, when you say it, I'm going to say, oh, my God, that's it. I know it. Constance. Is that Constance? Hey, Constance. Hey, girl. You doing good? Hey, Vicky. Girl, you know we missed you too. You've been on the prayer list. So I did that. So these are some of the papers that came out of that little. It's a failed experimentation because it didn't do. Blessed Jesus, it didn't do what I wanted to do. But and this is thicker paper too. I think this is cardstock. But I got some pretty. Y'all gonna have to forgive that boy and his gun shooting out there. There's some cell burst in here where you can see the colors up under it. That happened later after I squished them and stuff and everything. But it waved out and it's thicker and it's got a funny texture to it. And I think it's because of the varnish, maybe. I'm not really sure why. Because, you know, I just got plain happy and I don't remember what I did with what on what paper. So, but those look pretty cool, you know. But it does have. Oh, the girlfriend is going off. Take it from him. He doesn't need to shoot that gun. He's not even aiming. Tell him to go in the house. I take it from him. The daughter-in-law is telling me to get on to the son. Mackenzie said, give me the gun and give it to me now. Right now, hand me the gun.
For what?
I don't know. You hand me the gun and go talk to your girlfriend, fiance.
Mama.
Does he hand me the gun? No, the son.
She bugging.
The son doesn't hand me the gun.
Look, all
All I know is I'm live, and neither one of us wants to hear about your gun shooting episode.
I did was this. And she said, "Oh, you didn't aim." What do we?
Well, there's some parts, sweetie, that tell her quit. Tell her quit. I'm not getting into that. And tell her you won't have it from me. What am I supposed to do? Climb you like a monkey and take it? Don't come in my live, girl. Okay. That's cool. I like that one. Then I rub that on there. Listen to her. She is going off on him. Okay. Then, that's all that's left of that piece of paper. After I did it, I took some of the hot pink because I used all the colors I used were these two. They play very well together. When they're mixed together, they make a pretty purple. But anyway, the more you mix, the purpler and lavender and periwinkle it gets. But anyhow, I just took some of the pink and put over it to kind of make it pop a little bit. And then this one, I took just the straight teal and put over it and made it pop a little bit. I know she's calling me. Hey, Zippity. She's calling me like I can get in the middle of something. Well, no, Vicky. See, we're out in the back 40 and a gun bullet only travels a mile. So it would have to travel more than a mile to hit another house or anything. So, plus, he shot them in the ground in the mound dirt. So, it traveled a mile. Maybe it traveled half a mile down the dirt. He is a certified police officer. He's an MP. The United States Army says that the boy can carry a firearm, shoot a firearm, handle a firearm, and knows what to do with the firearm. In his drill sergeant, whatever, people gave him this passing grade. So, and he is an expert, whatever's right below sharpshooter, expert. He has a medal that he won for his shooting. So apparently the United States Army believes he can handle that and do everything. So there you go. Yeah. I had gun safety classes, but I'm from the old generation that when your daddy took you out in the yard and you shot every gun he had and he taught you all the safety stuff and everything. Yeah. So anyway, he's went to the DMV or whatever and got his concealed carry permit and got his registration and got all that he's supposed to be able to get as, a special 18-year-old to be able to have and carry and conceal this weapon. So there you go. What can Mama do? He's a grown-ass man when it comes to that, apparently. I didn't have to sign shit. Okay. So I guess the United States of America's Army had signed enough stuff. I don't know. Okay, so that's what I did with that. Like I said, I am a non-practicing member of the National Rifle Association, NRA, or whatever. I believe it is your right to possess, carry a gun in your home and be able to protect yourself and use it and all that good stuff. I just choose not to do it. I have them. They're here. I just choose not to do anything. But let me tell you, my daddy didn't have any sons. So I know how to aim and shoot. You just ask my husband when we was dating. He lost $50. Sure did. His friend, they were out shooting. You know how us rednecks do. They were out shooting, and they had the guns and stuff, and they had the bottle, the cans and bottles and stuff that you, well, not the bottles, the cans that you throw in the lake, and you shoot them as targets with the beer bottles. I mean, with the gun, and apparently all the other girls squealed and carried on and dropped the guns and stuff when it shot, So he bet his friend, and they bet $50. And his friend said I'd be able to shoot it. And Chris took the side that I would do like all the other girls. And so they asked me to shoot the gun. And I said, okay. And they said, let's show you. And I said, I don't need you to show me. And I shot the gun. I shot the target too, by the way. Didn't miss shit. And he lost $50. I'm like, never bet against me. Okay, so this one is the same thing, except for I add baby oil to it. And it gave it a really cool texture. It's still a little greasy. I don't know how I feel about that. It's still just a little bit greasy. That girl on there said the baby oil dried and stuff, but no. Mm-mm. See, it's still a little greasy. But it's a cool texture. I think the mineral oil would be better. It dries better. But that's still a little greasy. I think I would use mineral oil more than I would baby oil. But that's one of them. I don't know where I was putting. Oh, back over there. Okay. Then I had, this is super duper cool, y'all. I was still going to, and that what some of these are. This is the Avery labels. I don't know what labels this one is. I think it's the shipping labels. Yeah, these are the shipping labels from Avery. And I thought, oh, let me try that, because they got that backing on the back of them. So I tried that. Look at this. Now, granted, there's a whole bunch because I tried the pouring on this. But look at that. Isn't that cool? So I did the pouring stuff, then I did the paper pressing down on it. And then I kept doing it till it took off some of the paint below, because it's really thick. Because, you do the heat gun to make the bubbles. Well, I didn't make any bubbles, any sales. So then I just took the papers and pulled off of it. And then got down to the base layer, because I first put the base layer. It was a white label. I scraped the hot pink on it, and then I just was doing the pouring stuff on that. And that was pretty cool. That turned out okay. I don't know how the heck to repeat that, but I'm going to try it because I like that. And it dries, so it's not sticky. It has a really good texture because it's a thick paint, but it's really nice. And I think it's because I thinned the paint with the varnish. I'm thinking that's why, because, the last time we did the pouring paint stuff and everything, it stayed sticky. Excuse me, but this, I thinned the paint down with the varnish, and it's not sticky. Well, except for where the sticky tape is. I mean, it's not sticky. And look, let's take that. See? It's not sticking to nothing. So that was pretty cool. Did I say porn? I said pour, didn't I? Pouring. Pouring. But hey, porn's good too. Hey, Bonnie. This kind of is, porn for people who like paints. my God. Was it good? Did you get a steak? I would like a steak. Oh my God. I would like a steak. Okay. Look at this, y'all. Oh my God. That is yummy. Yummus. Ain't that yummus? Oh my God. I don't know. I'm from Mississippi, the back 40, Mississippi Delta. I know, isn't that cool? And you know what this is? Just trash. I had some paints left, at the bottom of here. So I took some varnish and mixed in with it because one lady who did some absolutely gorgeous not sail bursting, but pouring, went said to always mix the acrylics, with the varnish. So I thought, oh, well, let me just try that, see what it looks like. I'm just playing. So I put that in there and I had a little bit left. So I added some more varnish to it and then turned it upside down and just scrubbed it. And then I did this number like this, with both of them that was left. And that's what came out. Then this cup had some left in it. So I just turned it upside down and just, did like that on it. And then when I got through with all that, I just took some other sheets and laid on top of it, Then I mixed them together here. That's purple, but I told you the only two colors I played with was these two. So, it's various colors of purple because I was mixing these two in different stages. Then I decided that's cute, but it had all that white. And I was like, I don't like that white. So I took this, and it's Mary Kay Chase a Rainbow. I love this body spray. And I only had like that much. I mean, it wasn't enough to come out the pump left. So I thought, well, I'll just take I'll take this to the craft room. Well, okay. So I took it and put my coffee spray in it. And then I just took it and I just sprayed it with my coffee spray. I dripped some water on that. I just took it and sprayed it with my coffee spray to cover up some of the white. And is that Mackenzie? Lord Jesus. I think he understands the gun is not a toy, baby. I've been through that conversation with him. I believe the United States Army has drilled that in his head that the guns are not a toy. Okay? Give it a day or two. He just got the gun today. Let him play around with it. Okay? What am I doing? Am I like, woke up hot by 1 p.m. freezing? I know, right? It's crazy. I talked to Bonnie today and it was like getting cold over there, Bonnie. LS. Oh, hey, Lefty. Welcome in. Are you drinking tonight? No, I haven't taken my medicine. I'm just kind of bouncing off the walls. I just woke up. I've been asleep. I got lots of energy. I have 18, maybe 19 topics going on in my head at one time. I'm always like this. Geez. Okay, maybe I need to start taking my medicine later in the day then so I can be more focused on my lives. I know. Last night I was drinking. I tell you what, that stuff really did bust my nuts, didn't it? And I ain't even got any. Woo! Okay, so then I continue playing. That's all left of that piece because I tore this piece up and made that piece over there with the thing. But then I like this one, but it tore a hole there. But I figured that's okay. I can put that on something. The hole, I can make it work. But that was pretty cool. And that was doing nothing but just taking this and going like this all over it. That was cool. I'm going to do that again. I sprayed it with coffee. And then I did that piece. This was the first piece I did. I had some of that paint left. And I was going to try to do it. And it's not sticky. So it did okay. It did okay. Now, it feels a little funny and a little weird because it had that paper that had the mineral oil on top of it. It's not greasy or anything, but it did change the texture of the fibers a little bit. But that is cool. And I did spray it with this. And then this is all I have left of this piece of paper. And I did use it in some spots on that one. That's all I had it. I think the whole thing looked like this in some form or nature. Okay, and then I've got this one. And see, I don't like it. See how it did the... Let's lay it on here and see. Let's rub it. Well, okay, it's not... Now, this one's had a longer time to dry. It was the first one I did. So, it's dry. It just feels like it, but it's dry. It's not leaking any baby oils. I'm going to fold it up in this sheet so we can do an experiment and see. But that's pretty cool. I was doing the glassine, you know, your DIY vellum paper. And that's pretty cool. So, I did it on the Chinese writing because I wanted to see what it looked like if I could see the Chinese writing from or Japanese, whatever this is. It's going up and down, so I think that's Chinese. But I want to see what it looked like if I could see that on the other side. So let's put this in here, and then we'll stick it under the bottom and just see if it seeps off. This is the easiest way to do some dyeing paper. You just spray, you put your coffee mixture. And I like it dark, so I took my son's Devil coffee and put in with water. No, actually, somebody said to add the vinegar. Add vinegar to it instead of, you know, the water, so it won't, you know, mold on you as fast. So I did that. I added vinegar and water because I don't like the smell of vinegar in here. And put his, I think it's called Satan Brew. It's supposed to be like extremely dark coffee. So I put that in here, and it's been in here for some months, and it's still good. So I put it and I added it to my Chasing Rainbow. So now it smells, when I spray it, it smells like my body spray. It smells so good. It smells so good. It smells like I have my body spray on drinking a fresh cup of coffee. Okay, so it dyes it. It looks like this one is dry because I had laid some other papers over it. And then you can also put your stencils on here and spray it. Bonnie, look, girlfriend, what happens at Loris stays at Loris. Don't be telling off on me like that. If they wanted to know, I didn't know if I was going to be able to walk to the bed. They should have been at Loris Live last night. Where's Brian? Hey, BJ. Oh, baby, wait. Is she still awake? I got her shirt in. Is she still awake, baby? You're bad. Yeah, don't tell off. They should have been in there. Oh, BJ, I drank some of that Squirrel Nut Buster whiskey, peanut butter whiskey. Look. I don't want to get coffee on it, damn it. Look. Look, baby. Look what Gam got. Oh, that's the back of it. It's a hoodie sweatshirt. Look, this is the front of it, sweetie. Look at this. They didn't have pink, but they had this pretty blue. I thought you'd like it too. It says dance with the little bow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'll bring it to work and give it to Bessie tomorrow. Okay, sweetie? Gam loves you. Mwah. Night night. Sleep tight. Don't let them bed bugs bite. You didn't put it in the dirty clothes, did you? Did she like it? Hey, Wee Wee. All right. I know, don't you? You need to vacate from the vacate. Night, Cheryl. Oh, good. I'm glad she liked it. You working tomorrow, right? I can bring it and drop it off to you on my way home. Okay. All right. I'll bring it by tomorrow when I get off work. Or I'll run it. If you get off before I do, I'll run it down there to you. Got to hibernate for a week. Okay, she told you were a poo-poo doo-doo head. Oh my God. That baby was living dangerously and she just don't even know it. Oh, she was close to seeing Jesus. Okay, PP alert. Oh my God, I'm crying. That was so funny. I ain't done nothing but sit here and chat with y'all. Oh my gosh. Oh, Riri, I thought you said she glued you. I'm like, what the hell? Where did she get the glue from? Oh, I missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I missed 6 words there. Oh, Bonnie, she cannot confess on YouTube what she did to that little girl. Okay. All right, these are the last 2 things, then we can play because I have been on here for an hour and we've done nothing but talk. That's just not right. I should have been playing this whole time instead of talking about what I did play about. Look at that. Oh my God, that is so pretty, ain't it? That looks like space. Ain't that pretty? Let me tell you how I did it. I don't remember. I took out my sprays. Okay. So after I got through with this painting, episode trying to make them sails and trying to make something with the paint after I had tried to make the sails because it didn't work and I wasn't wasting all of that paint. I mean, Christ, that's a lot of paint. Okay, anyway, you know, I don't waste no paint, Carrie the Crafter said. Don't waste no paint. So anyway, I thought, okay, I've got through playing with the spray, with the paint. So then I got my sprays out because, you know, my son fixed up my desk over here for me. And now all I have to do is just pull out my paint bucket. They're not stopping on top of each other or anything. So, okay, I was trying to get to it. Thank you, Cindy or Stephanie, somebody, whoever did that. Aren't they set on? Don't they look like space? I thought, wow. Okay, so this is Purple by Delusions. It's the purple. Then I used I don't know, I just went Spray Happy. What else did I use? See, I don't remember what I used. I did purple and some blue, and I think it was some orange. I don't know. I just was spraying. See, now I can't recreate it because I don't know what I did. But there's some blue. See the blue? And I don't know who I used because, like, I had Tim Holtz, I had Tattered Angels going on, I had Delusions going on over there, and I had my DIY stuff. But and this DIY is almost out, and I do not know how I made it. It's called Saffron. I don't know how I made the saffron. Got to figure that out. Anyhow, there's blue, there's some purple, I think there's some orange behind it and some yellow behind the blue and the purple, I think. And then when I got through with that, I sprayed it with my black DIY black spray, this one. And this started out in life as a black Sharpie and alcohol. Then it got down low, so then I added some alcohol and some black ink filler stuff. Then they got a little low. I don't know. It's got a lot. If it was black, it's probably in here. So I sprayed it, and when that thing sprays, it sprays a big hunk like that. It doesn't like mist. It does a big hunk. So like that. See how it does the big humps? So I sprayed that on there. And then I thought, well, okay. So I dried it and I thought, So then I took my saffron. That is not that gold bronze color. It's an ugly yellow color. But anyway, I took the it's a saffron. It's kind of an orangey, browny, yellowy color. It's nasty. So I took it and I thought I was getting the blue spray, the blue marina spray, but I grabbed the saffron up instead. And when I spritzed it, it came out. And that's got to be mica. So I must have some saffron mica up there in that box of mica powders. And hoot and howl. I spritzed it and I thought, and then when I put the heat gun to it and it dried this color. And I thought, well, hell. Before I dried it, it had a lot on it because that saffron's mixed with alcohol and water, I think. And so it was kind of runny. So I picked it up because I was going to shake it off when I realized it was saffron. And I picked it up to try to shake it down and off. And it kind of did that draining, which is pretty cool. And it mixed around it. So this was a Bob Ross experience. It was a happy little accident. He's over here grinning at me. Okay. And then, so I said, let's do that again. So then I tried to repeat it. I should have made a whole bunch of these papers because I'll never be able to do this again. Hey, Thunder. How's it down under? And the thunder rolls. Yeah, she lived very dangerously. what happened. You know, I think I got, well, when the kids were growing up, now they kind of leveled out. But when the kids were growing up, it was like, my God, I've got my sister's kids. I shouldn't be getting paid back for things my sister did. It was like she was getting paid back for the stuff I did, and I was getting paid back for the stuff she did. It just wasn't right. Should have been the other way around. So then I had a little bit like I had this one sheet left. So I just, you know, that's when I was testing the purples and stuff. So I just kind of, you know, finished adding the black to it and the chevron stuff. But it's kind of got a sheeny, it's a mica. See it, y'all? I don't know if I mix the mica to make the saffron color or if I have saffron mica. But you see how it shimmers? That's mica. It's mica powder. So I've got some mica powder somewhere, or I have a recipe for some saffron color that I use and mix the mica powder to make. I've got that down there in my Ideals of Society, which, by the way, is filling up the whole cube. I really need to put that on the list to go through and get. So then I took all of those papers, and then I thought, I'm still not sleepy. So then I made that snippet roll. So, I kept playing. All right, this is from my haul. I got to do my haul video. I slept instead of editing. Shame on me. But in my haul video, you'll see these are my weekly time cards that I got from Julie at KS4u. And full disclosure, I am on the KSU4 design team. So she does send me some projects, but trust me. I mean, she does send me some supplies, but trust me, I order way more than she sends me because I like it. And I might be on her design team because I like her stuff. I figure it's a good deal, it's a good price, and it's good shit. Okay, so I took the time cards, which I didn't get too many of these. I like these. They have a good weight to them. You know, they're not cardstock, but they have a good paper quality, and they even feel good. You know, they're not that flimsy stuff. I think, I don't know, it's a good paper. So I gotta see if she has some more of these so I can order me some more. And they're cool. Actually, I think I would like to take these so I could keep up with my time at work. These are really nice. You see it? Those are, oh, nope, you can't see. Can you see now? It says job description, which we don't have to worry about. Hours. It says rate and amount. We don't care about that. I just need the hour column. I can put the date and the hours that I work. Or the clock in and clock out. It's pretty good. So I took it, and on the back was solid white. So I think let's do that now. Smiley that a little bit. Let's see what that looks like with the coffee dyed. I just took that paper that I had, the corner of it, and I pulled it off and stuck it on there to see what it looked like on that. Then I took this, and that was a piece of paper. It looks like a baby wipe or one of those wipes I do. See, let me put it up there. See it? It's not. It's a piece of paper. So I took it, and it's not oily. Let's squish it down. Oh, I got to put some. I was trying to see what that would look like. I found that on my desk. I thought it was trash, but it was a sticker. See, it's the oil don't come off. But it's a piece of paper. So I had some baby oil left on my desk because I was putting it down here on my desk. And so I had some baby oil left. So I took that piece of paper and mopped the baby oil up with it. See, there's some that's left. Here it is. Here's some scraps from it. So I took the piece of paper and mopped the baby oil up with it that I had put this paint on. And then I just balled it up, and now it feels like a baby white texture. Is what the texture feels like. It doesn't feel like fabric, but it does feel like baby whites. It feels like a baby white or tissue paper kind of feel to it. So I took it and glued it down on here and just scrunched it up. And then I put a layer of school glue over top of it just to kind of seal it down because I want to do some stuff to it. On the back of one of those time cards. And then I found that sticker. It's like I think it went on some of Stella Bug's sticker dolls or something. I don't know. But it's just one of those ribbons, that goes around your hair, tied in a bow. So that I did that playing. Anyway, that's what I did. And let's pull off some of this. Let's do this, and let's keep up with the same. Let's keep with the same format. Oh crap! I'm about out. All right. I'm just kind of mixing them and just moving it about different spots. Who knows? Scraping it up off my glass. That's how come I love this glass mat. It works like a big old huge palette. See, I mean, it even goes to a blue color. Isn't that cool? I mean, it's like I have made, I don't know how many different colors with these two colors. Don't think I'm not going to buy some more of these colors. Clover's doing good. What? That's the paint, not JÚJÚ. What is? Y'all, if y'all haven't been over to Tundra's, y'all need to go over there, honey, and see her and sub to her channel. She does some good stuff. And she's from Romania, and she's got the sweetest little accent. But don't upset her now, because she's over there with Dracula's Castle. So she knows people. I'm just saying. If somebody comes to your window and says, "Can I come in?" You say no. No. We don't let folks in our window. They might want to bite your neck. That was a really bad. I'm sorry. That's cool. And then let's flip it. Let's wipe this off. Ow. I think B's gone. I don't know what he said about his whiskey stuff he sent. That's some bad ass whiskey. It would taste good though. I didn't think peanut butter whiskey was gonna taste good. And you know, you really shouldn't be upset when you slap down your base layer on anything. Even though you're going to cover it up and you may never see it after you get through. No, I'm not, Tundra. I'm just telling the truth, baby. You do some awesome ass work. You do some cool stuff. And she is a fabulous teacher, by the way. Even with the language differences. She does fabulous teaching. And she doesn't mind. Like, y'all, she was in the middle of doing something and somebody asked her something. What does she do? What does she do? Girl, she just goes over, gets it, and just starts educating us on how to do it, even though it was something completely different from what she was doing. Never missed a beat. Did not mind. Didn't say anything. I mean, I was like, go girl. Go girl. Of course, you know, I was taking notes because I don't know how to do that shit too. So I was like, go girl. Go girl. So if y'all haven't been over there, go over there and see her. Now, one good thing about it, if we don't get her channel dropped, just look at her name, do the @ sign with her name, her handle on it, and it will take you to her channel. That's the only good thing about YouTube changing everybody's to their handle name, because they're just easier to find now, because all you gotta do is just put that handle name in there and it'll bring up the channel and the search box. Hey, Zena. Oh, my God. Yeah, y'all got to go see Zena, too, honey. She is funny. Y'all think I'm funny? I think she's a little gray, but don't tell her I said so. She scares me a little. Yeah, you can change the handle name, but it will still get you. I don't care what you change your handle name to. If I put that handle name in, it's going to take me to your channel. You can try to go incognito and change it to something funny that's not related to your channel. It don't matter. It'll still take me to you. Oh, excuse me. On a big hump. Oh, my God. I slept so... I don't know what I'm going to do. I slept so long and so hard. I'm going to be up. And I got to go to work in the morning. And it's after the holiday, so I got 19 gazillion meetings in the morning. Do you hear me? I don't even think I got pee break scheduled. All right, hit gun alert. Okay, that's cool. I like the burning. Did y'all see that burn? I like the burning spot. And then you take your finger and you poke it. Let it cool first. Warning. Don't ask me how I know. Just let it go. And then you poke it. And then you go over here. I like it when it bubbles. And if you catch it for the bubbles pop. And then you press it. Like that didn't work. But let's fix that so it looks like I meant to do that. Somewhere's a bubble. I missed them. Anyway, if you get it and you let it bubble up and then you pop the bubble, it makes a crater. It looks so cool. Let's see if we can do that. Here's the spot right here. Let's see if I can make it bubble up. Whoops. No, wait. No. I've already missed it. Okay. I must have already heated that spot. Okay, if you do it when you first do it, especially like if it's got water added to it or alcohol added to it or something, or if it's thin, juicy paint, it'll bubble up and you take your finger and just poke the middle of it and it'll pop and it'll be a crater. It'll look like a crater. It's so cool. But do it right when it first bubbles, because see how those bubbles have dried? They don't make craters. You just pop them flat. It has to be when it first pops a bubble up. I learned that. Okay, and I'm not going to waste that. So let's just take the single paint and put down without mixing it. Let me do this side. Let's get all the turquoise up. And let's just do a turquoise base. In case I don't want to make funky stuff, I can just have a colored turquoise base. All right, let's set that over there to dry. Oh, I have to be careful reaching down my side. Jesus, Mary, Joseph. Oh. How is everybody else doing tonight? I don't know if I asked y'all how y'all doing. And I don't think I said hey to Julie. Hey, Julie. Hey, Pam. Julie, I think I had to resub to you. Hey, Pam. Let's see, anybody else I missed? Oh, my God. You're throwing poor Clover. She doesn't gonna know which way to run. I hope you throw them all in the same spot. If anybody else has popped in, I ain't said hey to you. Wave at me up there. I'm trying to do better because you know my word of the year is yield. I'm supposed to be yielding and taking it slow. Hey, Angie, honey. She got a little stuffed carrot. Oh. Hey, Jackie, how you doing? Uh-oh, better flip that over. Throw that down in the middle so it'll stay. Oh, my word. We ain't going to talk about what that looks like. I don't have a little bit of pink paint left, so we're just going to put it down here. I thought I had more pink than that. My brain registered a lot more pink, but we'll just put it down here. And then I got some turquoise left, so we'll mix it so it'll kind of go to the purple. And that's it. Which is perfectly fine. We can stick some crap on it. Okay. So we'll set that over there. Well, let's put that down here. We'll just stick that down there before we let it dry. I love that dark turquoise. It is a pretty color. I only got 2. I went to Bonbons and they had it at the Dollar General. I stopped at on the way back home, so I grabbed me 2 of them. I should have grabbed about 6 because we don't have them here. They swear they get them in and put them on the shelf. I have never caught them when they are still there. Never done it. Okay, let's see. I need to get, I don't want big splots. So let me see if I can get a stencil. Oh. Let's see. Here's some dots. Let's see if that'll be. Let's put the dots down. And then let's put that down. Cover it up. And then let's see. Let's do that on half of that one. And let's see what it does. See how it does a squish, squish. And then we'll take this and just kind of scrape it over top of it like that. Let's see how the 2 things looked. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let's take the flop off. Turn them around. Because they still got paint on them. Like that. And then this still has paint on it. Because this is nothing but some kind of ink or paint. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to lie. Why am I trying to lie? I think it's a mixture. I think it's black ink. Maybe some black Indian ink. That was done one time. Black acrylic paint was done one time. Black Versamark paint was done one time. And black Sharpie and alcohol was done one time. All of that at one point was in this bottle. Wound up being all mixed together. And it's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. All right. And then I've got some down here. Let's take that one. Let's let that dry because I'm going to add some papers to it. Oh, let's take this one. Let's use this one. Okay, this one was one I had just some scrappy doos left on my desk, so I just glued it on a piece. I cleaned it up now. So I had some scrappy doos left on my desk, so I glued them down. Then when I was doing the embossing and stuff, I spilled my embossing powder. And that's that Ranger Silver Metallic embossing powder. I had spilled it, so I just put the pad on this, turned it upside down, and mopped it up. I figure I keep adding and adding to that. I want multi layers on that. All right, let me spray this. Okay, I moved my mean green. I think hubby's son got it. Because I had it, let's use some water then. I had hooked it on the side of my cart so I could keep finding it. Let's just put water down. He must have got it. I need to buy my own spray bottle and keep my own spray bottle of mean green down here. Mean green cleans faster. The degreaser cuts through stuff. And that's what he likes to use for as his cleaning product. So, you know. I ain't buying something separate for my craft room. I'll just use that. Because he buys it by the big old thingamabobs. Alright. There we go. Because I don't want to mix some of that stuff. Alright, let's take this back out. Okay. And let's get, I want to add some of these to it as a layer. Oh, stretch. I'm going to add some of these. Hey, Yuda, how you doing? Oh, my God. I said hey to you before the end was there. Oh, my God. I'm so proud of myself. Oh, my God. I did it. Let's do the happy dance. The happy dance. The happy dance. I said hey to Yuda. Y'all just don't know. I mean, it was like 4 strings in a row. Yeah, it's called, here, let me show you, Cindy. See? Oh, wait, where's the camera? Right there. Dark turquoise. Mine just, they say, I think they lie, but they say, I ain't gonna call the man a liar. It just supposedly, I want some of that blue. Oh, here's some blue and purple. That looks pretty cool. Let's get that little piece there. Let's see. Oh, I like this. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Let's get some of that. I just went spray happy too. I just took all my sprays and just sprayed some of this. Let's get some of that. That's what I put on the front of that book. Get some of those. I kind of like that green. I don't know, but we're gonna see. All right. Well, I like some of this too. This is just some mark making we did. I kind of like mark making. I like my colors, and I got to show you what I did. I don't want that. We can use that up. Oh my gosh, those are cute. Let's use those up. I like this mark making stuff. I really do. I like that. That was a grungy pull. Let's use some of that. This was some blue. I like them squares right there. Let's get some of those. Okay. And I like some of this green shimmery. Let's get just a little bit of that. And there was some yellow words. No numbers. Oh, wait. Did I tell y'all? Somebody help me remember. I've been talking 90 miles an hour like I'm on drugs or something. Which, by the way, I'm not. I'm just not on my drugs. So, anyhow. Ooh, wee, pretty. Ooh, squirrel. Ooh, squirrel. Ooh, pretty. Okay, so, yes, distracted by shiny, pretty objects. Just throw a ball. Me and Clover. What was I saying? I forgot. I don't remember. Somebody help me. What was I talking about? I want to know if I had told you something. I don't remember what it was. Oh, terrible. Cray. They're going to drug test me at work tomorrow. Just know it. Somebody's watching this at work and they're going to drug test me. They're like, we know you on drugs. Okay. That squirrel just sent me way out there. I forgot exactly what I was saying and doing and talking about. Look, Marty, all my glue has tops. Did I tell you? I was trying to see if I had told you something I had done. It was pretty cool. Oh, the shame. The shame. The shame of it all. All my glue and tops and inks and everything is covered. I'm saying, you know, pretty cool. Pretty cool. This is just going to be a layer, so it don't matter. It don't matter. I'm going to see what it looked like if I do 1,800 layers on this thing. Okay, but on this one it matters. So I want to make sure. All right, this one, those are the top layers because we want those to show. This doesn't have to be a top layer. I gotta get my water out. Oh, what the hell was I gonna say? Does anybody know? I mean, really, honestly, God, I don't know who I expect to be able to keep up with this conversation I got going on. Any of my ADDers out there know what the hell I was talking about? Let's just use that. Doja. No, you don't. You squirreled too, didn't you? Yep, I know. Then let's keep this one non-sprayed. Down here on that darker black, bring out some of the lighter blues and stuff that was in there. And then down on this end, let's do that up there. And then let's kind of pull this, and let's pull that. And let's stick that. Nope, it's just going to be balled up, thrown in the garbage. There we go. Okay. That's fun. Yay, that's fun. Okay. Now, let's put some of this down. Oh. Yay! Yeah, before or after? That's always the question. I have done both. The only thing I find is if you do it after you decorate it, it can be a little fiddly diddly do. But otherwise it's cool. I mean, it's fine. Just make sure you clamp it real good. All right. Now let's put some of this yellow down. It looks pretty cool so far. It's a yellow green. It's bright. It's bright, like Cindy says. Bright. That's what them Bama girls say. Bright, light, right. We can't talk about them Bama girls too much. They will whoop your ass and not think twice about it. Sure will. And then when they get through, they'll check on you, make sure you all right. Ask you how your mom and them doing, like y'all best friends when they done whooped your ass. I guess they figured you done learned the lesson now. It's all good and bag of chips. Okie dokie. Don't mess with them Bama girls. No, sirree. You cross that Tennessee, Mason-Dixon River, some kind or another, Mississippi River, one of them rivers, you run to the first river you see. Don't mess with them Bama girls. They not right. They don't care. They will whoop your ass and cook you supper. If they not feeding you to the pigs. leave a little white with that. That's cool beans. Okay. Cool beans. It amazes me how this can go from god awful ugly to so pretty. Does it amaze y'all? It amazes me. I'm like, oh my God, it's like god awful ugly. It looks like I just took some garbage. And then by the time you get through, it's like, oh my God, how'd you do that? Oh wait, that's upside down. Huh? That's just white. That's just white light. It'll be alright. Yeah, I don't need a little white. We all need a little white in our life. Alright, let's take these little bits here and put just a little bit of orange. That's not orange. Where'd that come up with orange from? That's green. That's some lime green, some yellow green. Has no orange in it whatsoever. You don't see no orange color, do you? I don't. My brain did. It said orange out my mouth. Didn't you hear it? Yep. Okay, that's trash. All right, let's take some of this blue here. Let's put a hunk of this blue. Let's just put a hunk of that blue. That's a pretty dark blue. I want to put a piece down here too. I want to put a piece here. Let's put a piece right there. That dark blue. Look at that. Oh my God, that looks like the midnight sky. Okay. All right. Night, Angie. Shabby core French grunge chic. Oh my God, that sounds good. Marty, you're going to have to help me decorate my shabby chic horror journal over there. You're going to have to tell me what to do now when I ask questions. That's on this year's list to do as well. It is. Okay, let's put some of this stellar stuff. That is pretty, ain't it? We need to save us a spot of this in our ideals book. I'm going to put a piece of this off. Oh, Lord, I only got one little piece. All right, let's just chop it right in half. Put this up under the table for our 25-pounder stuff. Oh, I better put it over here. Fat Daddy's been climbing all over that 25-pounder stuff, making his bed, pushing it around. You'll hear him go shh under there. That's Fat Daddy making his bed. This is pretty. All right, but I don't want it like covering everything, so I just want it just on the tip ends. So let's put some glue right here. I want it on the tip ends right there. And let's use that piece right there. Like that. Huh? Oh, we can put it on my purse. I gotta take that to
I'm trying to do something. I had it set up where the handle won't fall where the gar's can work.
Well, don't mess her shirt up.
It ain't mess it up. I'm just sitting it there.
You don't know. I might got paint on that or something. Thank you. Just turn this around, baby, and that'll solve the whole problem.
I know, but then you can't.
It's okay. When I go to use it, I'll just turn it. Okay, well let's just kind of move on. Thank you. I had an invasion. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, and then I want this part here, but I don't want the straight lines. I was invaded. Invaded, I tell you. Let's put that right there so I can cut that. That's cool. What's that? Okay. All right, and then let's take this one. It's okay to put a bunch of chunkies down here because I got lots of stuff going on. Now, that's the shimmery side. That's the not shimmery side. I like the not shimmery side on this one. So we're going to put that there like that. That's okay. That's the one good thing about using the packing paper, the cheap thin. You know, that's the kind like you get stuff up in shoes sometimes. Or, you know, it's a cheap packing one. No, mine is set. Extreme prude. What the hell is that? It's changed its setting? What the hell does extreme prude mean? Is that why I won't even let some folks say, hey? I didn't tell Mr. YouTube to do that. Well, what does the prude not want you to have manners? Oh my God. Well, we just got to fix that. I got to go in there and figure out how the hell to change that. Can I change it now? Or do I have to wait? Does anybody know? Let me see settings. Nope. I got to wait. You know, I don't pay YouTube any money. So on my settings over there, I ain't got shit. They're there. I can't do them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, ha. You think you might can do that. But where my camera is, it's grayed out. I can't do anything. Whatever I come on YouTube stream with, that's what I got. Don't know why, but that's it. I need to look it up. This one I kind of want the shimmery gold. We'll do 2. I'm going to do that whole line. And let's tear this in half like this. But I was saying before I read extremely prude because I thought I was being called extremely prude. And I'm like, oh my God. Okay. Put that like that. And then flip it over. I like this piece right here. And we'll do it like that and put it over top of that piece there. Like that so it goes into it. I like that. Then let's flip this gold over on this piece and add some shimmery gold on top of some of that. And then that shimmery gold is cool looking. Let's stick that right there on top of that layer. Okay, see that one's coming together. That one's coming together pretty cool, ain't it? Now don't worry. Try to keep your eye focus in the middle of your snippets because it's going to look complete. See all that's going to be in your eye? I don't know. I have a hard time. My eye wants to take it all in and it looks ugly to me. I have to remember just to focus right here and see what's showing right here. Because I want to get down here and decorate all this other stuff. I need to just focus right here. Look at this piece right here. Oh my God. Let's tear that off. That is cool looking. Let's put that down right there. Look at that. That's a cool looking piece. Okay. All right. That's pretty cool. I'm liking that. I don't want to add any more to it. I thought it maybe some of these other colors, but I don't. I do want to stick some of this purple and white. This is a flop off. Actually, it's 2 flop offs. On this side, it's this flop off. And then on this side, it's that stencil flop off. This is the one. I don't think this is Dana's. Hell, I don't know. I can't tell. That's the leaf one. I can tell that one. But this one, I can't tell what it was supposed to be. Who knows? I just know it's a flop off. But I kind of want some of the white. Occasionally through here. just to kind of break it up a little bit. Purple and whites. Okay, that's cool. I'm good with that. I'm going to rub this over here. What? All right, I got 10 minutes. All right. And then if I don't get this to the point I'm through, I may still be here. If y'all would like to hang. But you know, Pam comes on at 12 and Lori comes on at 12. That is cool looking. Okay, so then let's lay this up here and let's pull this down and let's finish this one. Off my thumb. Let's finish this one here on at least this layer. Okay, I've got enough of this on there. Let's see, do I want to just pull colors? Let's see, let's pull a little bit of just purple. And let's pull just a little bit of the mixture with the green right here. I got enough green. Let's do the mixture that goes into the brown right there. Okay, I think that's good. We'll put that over there. And I want to lighten this up a little bit. That's stuck on there, so you won't try to pull it. Hubby's breathing is just not good. He needs to go to the doctor, and he won't go. He's being a stubborn ass man. I'm like, that's fine. Just let me check on life insurance. Make sure I can bury your ass. No, you don't want to take care of yourself. What else am I going to do? Can't make it. Hard-headed. All right. Let's take some of this. See how it tears? I mean, it even tears kind of fabric-y. Look at that. This is paper. Can you see that? No. Let's see. What can I put it on? Here, let's put it on the Happy Meal. Can you see it right there? How it's doing the fabric pull. See the little fluffies? It's pulling like fiber paper. There we go. And this is just regular old copy paper. Just regular old cheap. It's a cheap one. It's the one that the HP sends you. Yeah, Julie, I'm a nurse and he still won't listen. He's a hard-headed, stubborn ass man. He won't listen. Won't listen. Not gonna worry about it because you know, I cannot. You can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. He will eventually go. It just has to be his ideal and not mine. So he'll probably go next week if you know. You know how that is. Stubborn ass man. I can't like that color right there on that tissue I cleaned up. Who was I watching? I was watching somebody. And they said if it was on their desk, it was endangered of being glued down. And I thought, girlfriend, if you ain't telling the truth. I've even glued a bug down before. Bless his heart. Not my fault, didn't know. Don't send me no hate mail. I did give it a decent garbage can barrel. You know, I did pull it off and bury it. But, you know, still, it got in the way or something. I don't know. Didn't know it was a bug. It got on there. It got glued down in the story. Oh, that's cute. Okay, that's enough. All right, that's enough. And that's enough. Let's heat this bad boys up. Here you go, alert. Oh, by the way, this is just school glue. I grabbed the wrong container. Wait, what? What about heads? What about heads holding the head down, sputtering? Oh my gosh, hamburger and chips sounds good. I hadn't had supper. I slept through supper. Nice, Cindy. Cindy's had a big day. She's been threatening young children to no avail. She's having to recover now. Oh my goodness. We're testing these scissors. See that? The glue residue. It's not supposed to stick to these scissors. We're going to find out. I've been using them all day. And see, the glue is still wet, even though some of it looks dry. This is where the magic happens. I love doing this. You just flip it over. It's like cutting up master boards. You know, you cut them up, flip them over, and find out what you got. This is pretty cool, except for when you cut off the bird's head. That wasn't no go. But, you know, sometimes it happens. Casualties of making a master board. That was terrible. I took all that time putting that bird down on there last night. Did wind up cutting the damn head off. Ta-da! See what a difference that makes? Just trimming it up. It's like getting a good haircut. Voila to voila. Voila to voila. It's like a good, It's like a good haircut. It's amazing. Hey, that looks pretty good on the back there too, don't it? Ooh. Oh. Oh, I'm torn now. That looks cool on my back. I might have to scan that to finish that up. Use it for a base. I could copy that and then glue it down for a base. That would be cool. Okay. Let's flip it over. That is cool. I'm just gonna do it like this because I want to kind of keep that edge. Okay. Watch it not scan the right colors. I got to figure out how to manipulate them colors. All right. And then flip it around. This is so fun. Oh my God. I am having a freaking ball. Who else loves doing this? Who else just gets all giddy when you do this? Which makes absolutely no sense. Why would you tear up perfectly good paper to slap together to make more perfectly good paper? It doesn't make perfectly good sense. However, we'll do it. Okay. Look at that. Look at that yumminess. Oh my God, don't they look good? I tell you, I am so proud of myself. Thank you, Miss Sandra Taylor. No, Susan. I'm so sorry. I want to call you Sandra. I'm renaming you, baby. I'm sorry. Thank you, Miss Susan Taylor Brown. And thank you, Miss Big Mama Sandy Mower, for passing along the scraps that you got from her at that retreat. I appreciate it muches because it has inspired me greatly. Greatless, I tell you. Greatless. And thank God I didn't know who she was, so I got them itty bitty scraps. Or, this might not would have occurred. But since I didn't know who Susan Taylor Brown was, and didn't know why everybody was going like, oh, Susan Taylor Brown. I was like, okay, yeah, those are pretty scraps. I'll take whatever's left. I was new. What did I know? Hell, I didn't know nothing. I was a planner girl. Susan Taylor Brown was not in the planner. She didn't make planners. Okay. What did I know? I do know I ain't doing none of that stitching. She does some pretty stitching, but I ain't doing that now. No, not doing it. You can't make me. All right, let's go here. Remember, this was an ugly ass piece when we first started. Wasn't it ugly? It was ugly. We still got some of that silver showing through from the embossing. And we know the other is under there from the layers. We know that. We know that. Let's put some of that right here over that dark blue. And I kind of want 1, 2, 3 sets in a row. There we go. And now this goes, it still has a hint. See how you can still see it? It's because I don't have any of that. And then let's do one without wetting it. Because it's okay if we got some white there. Because it's kind of dark right there. So we'll just put this on here and you can see the difference on that. Because I don't have any of the glossy stuff in here. I think there was maybe a little bit left in the bottom, but not enough, I don't think. And you can still see it. And let's put this one up here like that. Okay, and I don't want that. I want that purple glittery stuff. We'll wet that tissue. Oh, that was a little too wet, but that's okay. That's okay. All right. I don't want that. I want some of this. I need to do some more. I don't have any more of this. That was an experiment that we did. I don't even know what it said. Can I read any of it? No, I can't. Juju loves something. I don't know. Then it's jibber jab. Oh, Diet Cola. There's some Diet Cola. There's some could. I think I said something about couldn't read. There's Marty down there. I think probably Marty watching me. I have nightmares about that. She got me trained so good. I wake up in the middle of the night saying, "I cover my glue." No, I don't. But it sounded funny. Didn't it? It sounded really funny. That looks like music. Mosaic. I don't know what that looks like. Make your own words up. Okay, let's see. Let's put some words down here on this end. That looks like it could have a home right there. Yes, it does. I need to get me a new. I think I tore my water thingy with Bobby up. I need to get me a new one. I put this came off. I put it back on, but I can't get it to skeet anymore. It just wants to put out a heavy stream. Yep, no matter where I color it, it just wants to do a heavy stream. I tore it up. I dropped it on the floor, and it went into like 3 pieces, and I had to put it back together. It was not pretty. No. Fat Daddy looked at me like, "You stupid woman." I do believe I heard him call me stupid. I really do. He just gave me that stupid woman look. I need to do a whole paper of that. What's that called? Neurogenic? Neurographic? What's it called? Something writing. Let's put a piece right here. Let's put a piece right there with the white on it. And then right down here at the very end, let's do like half a piece with the white. Let's pull it like that. Let's do like half of it. Not the whole piece, just half the piece. That's cool. That's enough of that kind of mess. Okay. All right. Now, that's cool. That's cool. But I got a problem. I really got a problem. I got to figure out how to store all these scrappy boos because I ain't throwing this shit away, but I need to figure out how to store them. Oh, my stomach growling. I really got to get some supper. Okay, almost through, y'all. So it's 2 hours and 8 minutes. That neurographic. Okay, it's 2 hours and 8 minutes. So those that need to go over to Pam's, thank you. It'd be okay. Head over there. Won't be upset. It's time. Those that go to Laura's, let her know I'm coming when I get through playing. I'm almost through playing. And those that want to hang, feel free to hang. Those that need to leave, I appreciate it, love you, and thank you for hanging and playing with me today and listening to me run my mouth. Because, that's all I've done is run my mouth. Now, see, look at all that. That's the good stuff. I'm going to take this brush today, do it different. Yesterday on this one here, I just smeared it with my card, but this was completely dry. And I just smeared it, see, in places with the card and did that look. So today on these, I want to try taking it just off the top. And I want to just kind of dab it a little. Let's fan this one out. Oh, that looks like a leaf. I don't know what, this is a 1 inch, 2.54 centimeters, Craft Smart. That's all it says. There's no number on this one. See? I don't know if you can see that or not. Right. Oh, get in the camera. Let's see right there. I don't think you can see it. There it is. Flip it around. Right there with my thumb. Okay. That looks like a leaf. That's party. All right, let's go. Jeepy, jeepy, jeepy. Jeepy, jeepy, jeepy. Oh, I like that. Oh, I feel like Karen. Okay. All right. Let's go my left hand and just swirl at these. I have no control with this left hand. I am not ambidextrous at all. Oh, that's cute. I'm liking that. Okay, plus you don't use much paint. I was using a lot of this gold paint. This mess is expensive to me. I mean, you get 2 ounces, which is pretty good because it don't take much, as you can see. But when you set the ink out, it's not paint, it's ink. When you set the ink out and stuff, you wind up wasting a lot if you don't, clean it up. I'm not a wasteful person like that, especially if I like it. The hoarder kicks into me and I don't want to waste nothing. Okay, I want to kind of go like around the edge right here. So let's just kind of go around the edge. Let's stop it. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cool? Oh, that's cool. Let's go, babes, boys. There's some coolness there. Oh no, I feel like I know what I'm doing. Look, Sissy, look, Sissy. Okay. Look, Sissy. Whoop, whoop, Sissy, look. Look, Sissy. Okay, let's take some more. Now, this is the one that looked god awful ugly. So I've got the brush loaded, but I'm going to take it and slap some more in the top. And I'm going to load it again. So it'll be thick up in there. Okay. Because, like, right up in here, I want like a big splot of gold. So, let me see. How about we just squish it straight down? Let's see what happens. It's just paper, right? Actually, it's just bits of paper. Oh, that's what I wanted. Big spot. So, it's like a poof. It looked like your pen blew up when you tried to write something. See? It's like I tried to write something and my pen blew up. Let's do that left hand thing again. That was pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I kind of like this left hand thing. Let's just do it with left hand. Okay. It's got enough gold there, I think. Let's go down here to the end because I like the gold on that, whatever that is. I don't know, brown. Yeah, I don't know what color that is. I can't control them. I can't. So it is what it is without, I can't control it. The pound strength or nothing. I'm not very good with my left hand. So it's all it. It's whatever my hand wants to do because it ain't listening. Okay, I think I'm pretty cool with that. I kind of want to, let's see. Maybe I'll brush it. Let me just brush it across. I wonder if I got enough on here. Let's see. Nope. All right, let's do it again. All right. Let me load it back up. Let me take it. Dip it with my left hand. Maybe that'll make a difference. Okay. And then I just wanted to brush it. Here we go. Oh, yeah. I'm going to do it with my right hand so I can have a little more control. Because I want some control on some of that. Okay. Now, believe it or not, when I sew on it with that black thread and do my sewing, it pushes that gold to the background. See how? Because the gold was bright like that on this one. And it's still bright, but you see how the sewing seemed to kind of have pushed it to the background when I leave the sewing to last? It's like your eyes hit the sewing and not all the colors. It's crazy. Oh, girl. Like shaky while you try and do something like that. Use it to your advantage. Let it shake. Put it down. Let it shake. It'll make a flower or something. It'll be like cool looking. You can sing that song. Shake, baby, shake. What's it? Shake, rattle, and roll. Whoa, whoa. That was supposed to be Elvis, by the way, in case y'all did not know. Trust me, it's okay. It didn't sound like Elvis either. All right, let me take this because I got some scrap tissue paper. So I'm going to take this gold because, you know, I hoard it. So I'm going to take it and put it on the tissue paper like that. And put it over in the scraps. So I can like, oh, that's cool looking. Let's get some more tissue paper. That looks like stars. Let's see. Where's some more? Oh, let's put it right here in the middle of this. Oh, that looks like stars. See it? It's like gold dust or something. Oh, that is cool. Cool beans. Here's some more. I think that's about it, though. I think I can, like, say, really seriously, April, get a damn grip. Go clean your brush. Oh, see, then it does stuff like this, and I'm thinking, I can't clean my brush if it does do cool crap like that. I mean, then I would miss all that. That's on wax paper. I got some wax paper. Let's see what it does. I felt a little waxy. Okay, let's heat one side up. Kind of like iron it. Okay. There, it's stuck down good. Okay, so then let's just... Okay, we're going to have to get some more because I want to see what that does. We'll just do one hump. We'll just do one. We won't load the brush up too much. Huh. That's cool. It kind of glops where we heated it, probably on that wax. I have to push down when I slide across a waxy part to make it stick down. Okay, I believe I can't get no more. All right, let's pull this up, see what it looks like. All right. I think the Carrie Crafter with the April, put it up. You done, girl. It's done. Call it. The code's over. Okay, here we go. Let's see, did I pull any up off the back? Nope. Okay, that's cool. Can y'all see that? See how you can't see where I melt the wax? I thought maybe I'd melt the wax on this and pull that up, but I didn't. See? I wonder what it looks like. Let's tear a piece off and see. Let's tear a piece off and see what it looks like. Let's put it on the crappy one. Right there, we're stuck to the other one. Right there in the middle where the big dark purple is. Let's just tear us off a piece like this right here. And let's stick it down. It gives it another texture, but it just looks like the gold. But it does give it another texture. That's pretty cool. And it kind of goes a little translucent in some spots. And then white. White waxy looking. You can tell it's wax paper. But that's cool looking. Looks like gold shimmer wax paper. I went to the other side tracks to get that wax paper. Yes, I did. It is a Karataki. It's on Amazon. Here's the number. I don't know the name of it. It's made in Japan. Because the writing is that writing. That's what it looks like. That's the number. There. And it is 4901427226072. On the top of it, the item number is BA301-6. And it's www.karataki.co.jp. Oh, it even has their telephone number on here. But anyway, it's the Karataki. It's the one that Dee Dee was saying about. And it's gold ink, gold Japanese ink. Isn't that cool? That is cool looking. That was the ugly ass piece we started with. Isn't that awesome? And then here's the one we started with. Now I want to put stuff on it to see how we can use it in a journal. Of course, this part right here calls for, let me get these scissors. Right there. That calls for some lovely ladies. That we need our little Victorian. We need our little Victorian ladies, and maybe some small, or maybe some straight stitching, maybe. But that'd be a cute little pocket tuck with the Victorian ladies on it. And I got some, I think, right here. Let's see. Do I have any Victorian ladies? I know. Oh, yes, I do. Look at her. Is that the only little bit? I like my ladies. Let's put her right there with the blue. See? Can you see her? Ain't she pretty up against that? Oh my gosh. We'll put her on that one, and I'll have to wait until this dries completely because my sewing machine hates me if I give it and it cusses me out and it doesn't want to work for a week or two, and then hubby has to go in and try to help me fix it. Then he wants to cuss me because I put the glue in the paint, and I just have to. I have to be good and treat my sewing machine properly, because if not, I get in a bunch of troubles. And it don't want to work right. Oh, that is cute. Look at her. I mean, look at that. That could even be a little snippet for a tag. Oh, yes. Look at that. Oh, we got to cut it right here. Look at that. Oh, my gosh. Yes, sir. Billy Bob. Yes, sir. It would go good in a corner of a tag. If I got a corner of a tag, put that on. Set that right up there. Good Lord. That's pretty. That's some pretty shit right there. Oh, we got a working woman. Turn this one up this way. Let her stand on the highway. She a working woman. See her? She just pops right on out. Right on out. What we got about the paint? I just recently bought Kawasaki Drop of Shimmer. Hold. Oh, girl, you got to try it. Let me know. I love Kawasaki shit. I mean, their stuff is a bomb diggity damn. And you know what? They're not that expensive on some of their stuff to be so good. I'm sorry, but there's some cheap paint out there. And I got like that watercolor. Their teriyaki watercolor is good. I need to quit hoarding it. But it is good. You know what I'm saying? And it is about as comparable as the cheap watercolor is. All you gotta do is just wait. They go on sale all the time on Amazon. And you can grab it on sale and pay the same price you would for some of that cheap shit. And it is good. I'm sure they probably have different grades. But, when you just playing and don't know what the hell you doing, sometimes it's okay not to get the best grade because, Oh, she's cute on there. Look at that. Okay, I need to stop playing. I need to go see Lori and get my little happy butt in the bed. Maybe if I cut her on and watch y'all tonight, lay in the bed with George. By the way, those that don't know, George is my heating pad. Maybe I'll go back to sleep. Okay, those are cute. Oh my gosh. Look at that one. Look at that one. That's got kind of a spooky, eerie kind of extreme prude. Why did YouTube change me to extreme prude? And why are they changing the settings on my stuff? That's what I want to know. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, some McDonald's. Oh, yummy. I'm hungry, y'all. All that sounds good. Even though I think the Texas Roadhouse Steakhouse sounded just a little bit better than Mickey D's. Look at that one. Let's see. Will she fit anywhere on here? I might wind up covering her up, but she just looked like she needed to belong somewhere. She, looked a little lonesome. She did. Okay, I appreciate y'all hanging with me. I really, really do. I was going to scan those, and by George, by golly, I didn't. I started cutting it up before I scanned it. Damn it. See what I did? Shameful. Just a shame. It's okay. I made more. I mean, it's just scraps, right? Okay, so we got that. We got that left. We got that left. That's pretty cool all on its own. We've got this, but this says put me there. What am I going to put that there with? What color? Maybe some hot pink. Kind of make it go a little bit. Pull out that pink. Maybe a diluted hot pink. I wonder what that would look like. I wonder, could I do that? Because, I don't do too well with that business. Maybe ink. I got some hot pink ink. Oh, no. Let's do some Posca. This is a chalk marker. It doesn't do well. Woo! Y'all hear that wind? Let's see. Let's just do this one little spot right here. The chalk goes on pretty, then it gets that chalky look afterwards, so it's usually okay. See how it dries and it gets that chalky look to it, so it goes on bright but then gets that chalky dull. See? It went on so bright and then it gets that chalky dullness to it. Okay, so let's clean that up on the back of that. Let's just put that right there. Let's just rub that around like that. Okay. All right, that one. I done said done. I done 5 different things. I got to go. That one, and I got to let y'all go. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all for hanging with me this long because I can't make my damn mind up and want to keep playing. I just get excited, And then when things click, this has clicked. When things click, you just get excited when stuff finally clicks. And you not only click, it's been clicking for a while. I've been doing it, but I've been not liking it and been thinking I wasn't good and thinking it wasn't good. And but when it finally clicks in your brain like that and you think, that's some pretty good shit. And you stop fighting yourself. When you stop fighting yourself, you find your joy, like Karen says, and you stop fighting yourself and you embrace it and you stop trying to be like other folks. I like Darcy's stuff. Well, then, hey, let me win some of Darcy's stuff. Let me buy some of Darcy's stuff. Occasionally I can try to recreate it. It's good. Imitation is the best form of flattery. Otherwise, I enjoy watching Darcy and supporting her But I need to make my own stuff. Thank you, Tammy. And embrace it. And stop fighting it. Stop trying to be like other folks and be like me. Because me's a little messy and crazy, but somehow or another, I slap it down and it just all comes together. Who would have thunk it at the beginning of this show we was going to have this? Not me. I was a little worried. Shh, don't tell nobody. Okay. Bye, y'all. I'm going this time for real. Love you. See you tomorrow if the creek don't rise and the Lord's willing. Oh. I'll have to try that. Now it won't end. Could start it now, can't stop it. This is just ridiculous. YouTube is not loving me. Bad YouTube, bad. Sit, boo-boo, sit.